tired today, lads.
Was that a hard stretch for you there? That little tooth.
Time catches up with you.
It always gets to you. Yeah? It always gets to you. When did you get in? I mean, I thought I was going to bump into you in Vegas for Spence Crawford, but I didn't. Did you? Was you already flying back to?
Yeah. I got to focus on myself. Interesting fight, obviously, massive fight for them two, but I had to focus on myself because I knew I had this coming up.
Yeah. Can I ask you the first reaction? The first time you heard the news, I'm guessing it was probably on Saturday. What was your initial reaction?
With Dylan Whyte?
Yeah.
Stuff happens in boxing. It's not the first time we've heard it, so it was kind of like, okay, it's just me now in someone else's situation. Like, other people will have it happen to them, so I just okay. And also, I've had it happen to me in 2019. Yeah. So I just kind of said, what's the plan? Are we going to cancel? Are we going to move forward? And Eddie and the team done a great job of finding another opponent. It's obviously not a pay-per-view show. I know people that are traveling from America to watch this, like me and Dylan Whyte. It was a big fight. We done so much content around it as well. So much great content.
I'm upset about this. I'm so upset.
Can't we release it still?
Can't release it.
I think they should release it.
Yeah.
Really good content. We captured really good content, but what can we do? That's my mindset, is just flip the coin, what's next, and give it my best.
So, you know, with that process, you say Eddie and the team, were they just presenting names to you and you just sort of saying yes or no, or did they say, look, we've agreed this?
Not necessarily. It was kind of like, what funds are available for people, because not so much presenting names, because it's on them, it's on the fighters really, because they want to get paid. I think that's one of the things with.
But they've got to be sensible.
Yeah, well, I think Helenius was sensible,
right.
And also that's why I feel like he wants to win. Because I'm not saying other fighters weren't sensible, but also as well, if I'm going to fight someone that's a marquee name, it makes more sense for DAZN to say, let's get 3 months behind this so we can build it up and maximize it, rather than drafting someone in 5 or 10 days. So Helenius, a marquee name, but not like
not your A star names, right?
Yeah, with more due respect.
But a credible opponent.
But this is the thing in boxing. There's credible opponents and there's marketable opponents, right? Like in terms of like pay-per-view fights, like Dylan. Credible opponent, but also can cross over to pay-per-view. Helenius is not someone that you'll put me on pay-per-view with, but he's still someone that is a credible, big, strong heavyweight.
It's interesting you say that, because I've always thought AJ, regardless of who you're fighting, I have to be honest with you, pay-per-view fighter.
So this is what I say to people, is like my career, when I was champion, you could see, and that's why I hope that the next British stars coming up manage to cross over and become champions, because if you take risks, you get big rewards. I went out, I fought 4 champions or 3 champions in order to collect the belts, and that's how I was managed to capture the attention of the British public, by fighting other champions. So it wasn't just like Anthony Joshua. I was doing Bear Grylls, climbing up mountains. But I've done everything to try and capture the public's attention, and I got the blueprint. If anyone wants it, I can definitely give it to them. But it's about marketing yourself as well.
Going back to the fight with Helenius, there's a lot of noise about you having to stop Helenius. I'm not going to ask that question. I'm going to ask you, will you be disappointed if you don't stop Helenius?
No comment. No comment. I'll do my job. I'll do my job.
But you want to stop him?
I'll do my job. I'm going to do my job. I have to do my job. It's the only thing that's in my mind right now. And there's no extra time in boxing. So yes, I have to do my job, and that's what I'm just thinking about, is doing a good job.
Again, on that, there's obviously potentially this big fight with Wilder looming. I know you're not thinking about that yet.
No, let's not.
Wilder.
I don't want to talk about
No, I'm not going to talk about it. Just talking about Wilder beat him in 1 round. Is there any thought about that entering your head? Thinking,
no. Because we can go back to when I fought Jason Gavin. I beat him earlier than Wilder did. I beat Molina earlier than Wilder did. Wilder beat Brazil earlier than. It's always going to be comparisons, but this is my fight. This is my night.
Get the job done.
Let me just do my thing, do my best.
It was the most important thing to not waste a fight camp. I know it's never wasted because it's a great fight camp. But surely you wanted to do that ring walk, get in there and fight someone.
It does make a difference. It does make a difference, like getting on the gloves and just competing. It's everything. You have to do it. So it's not wasted, but it's not the same as going to fight. So I'm happy. I'm really happy, and I'm also happy about all the supporters that have travelled, and the undercard as well.
My sister's coming. Should have been so upset.
Where's she coming from?
She's coming not far, Ipswich.
But still,
Ipswich is far enough, isn't it?
You've got to sort accommodation. You've got to sort this out. So and honestly, the undercard fighters were important. I know how much they put into it. Like, I've gone on, and I know now, like, what the costs involved. I know, like, I've got a team, some people on a payroll, so they obviously generate me finances outside of boxing. So I can kind of have a profit and loss sheet. Some of these guys, they can't do that. They put everything into these training camps, and I thought, I don't want them to lose out. I want them to kind of earn some money as well Saturday night. So it was important to get the show on the way.
Great attitude, AJ. Look, the world's media are waiting for you. We jumped the queue, which is
always good.
Try and slip out there. I know he does that. There's a little back row there.
Lovely.
But AJ, really appreciate you coming on. Thanks so much. Good luck on Saturday. Appreciate it. Thank you.
God bless,
Cheers, my man.
Thank you, man.